Hello, I'm Patricia Henderson with Senior Connection Center, and this is your weekly connection. It's tax season. It's also the time of year when people begin to plan for spring home repair projects. But how do you know if that accountant you want to hire is licensed or if your favorite contractor has a license? To answer that question and more is Timothy McGrath, Field Manager, Central Florida Division of Regulation with the Florida Department of Business and Professional Regulation. Tim, thank you for joining us today.
It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tim, the Department of Business and Professional Regulation, or DBPR, is a state agency that has a broad range of responsibilities. Will you briefly tell us about some of those areas of responsibility?
Certainly. So our main responsibility is for licensing those professionals here in the state of Florida that want to do business. And by doing that, then we try to ensure that that individual has the proper training, education, background to perform whatever profession it is that he or she is getting licensed in. And then also we are there to make sure that the rules and the regulations are followed once we license them, and really for consumer protection, for fraud alerts, and for public safety. We do have a whole inspection program, whether it's hotel and restaurants, whether it's a barber or cosmetology salon, a veterinary establishment. These inspectors are going in on a daily basis to ensure the health, safety standards are met in these different businesses.
There are many types of businesses that need licenses in the state of Florida, from cosmetologists to harbor pilots. How does someone find out if a business does require a license and if the business they want to patronize has a license?
Certainly. I think the biggest source of information is going to be our website, and that is at www.myfloridalicense.com. And on the website, you can navigate to areas of what services need a license, what services do not need a license. It'll give you the general breakdown. You can verify a license on the website. So if you've gone to a certain business and you're looking to do some sort of business deal with them, and you want to verify their license and their complaint history, you can do that on the website as well by doing the license search. Once you find the company you're looking for, down at the bottom, you can look at related complaint history and what have you. So you can kind of do your homework on the company to see, have they had problems in the past or what have you. And then of course we have our telephone number for our customer contact center. That's the other great way to call up and actually talk to a human being if you want to still do it that way, to ask questions and give names. And that number is 1-850-487-1395. So those are really the two main resources. You either go on our website, give us a call, and we can try and help you, look at make sure they're licensed, make sure if they need a license, they have the license, and kind of take a look at their complaint history a little bit for you.
And we will have that website and phone number at the end of the video for you.
Great.
Now, construction is one area that DBPR licenses and regulates. How does DBPR work to prevent home repair fraud? And what are some tips for consumers so that they're not a victim of home repair fraud?
So, and this is a great question. And really what I tell homeowners all the time is a little bit of homework on the front end of your project to verify some information, to make sure you really know who it is that you're hiring to do this work. A little bit of that homework on the front end can save a lot of time and a lot of trouble at the end of the project when things didn't go well because you maybe didn't check out that person before you hired them. So having said that, get a contract, of course. If you're going to have any work done at your home, you're going to want a written contract that has line items in it. What are you getting for your dollar amount? Okay. Mm-hmm. I would be careful against getting a contract that just says, I'm going to remodel your house or I'm going to remodel your bathroom, and here's the final amount at the bottom. But what are you really getting in that contract? Okay. So make sure that the contract has the details that you want in it, and again, has those line items in that contract. All right. make sure that you give, a minimum deposit. That's another thing that folks get into trouble is they give too large of a deposit, or they give a cash deposit to someone.
Mhm.
I would say, guard against that by all means. Use a check, use a credit card, something that leaves a paper trail, and make sure again that you're paying for the items that you have in that contract. Permitting is another thing. If you're having work done at your house and the discussion of permitting comes up, and the person that you're hiring, is not really in favor of getting a permit or what have you, that should be a big red flag. Why does this individual not want to go get the necessary permits? Okay, big red flag. Really start checking into it. Or if they ask you as the homeowner, if they ask you to go down and get the permit yourself, and then they'll do the work. That's, again, a red flag. Should kind of stop. Give us a call. Let's talk about it for a minute. Find out what you're doing there. So, other warning signs, unmarked vehicles that may show up. You hire somebody and they show up and there's no markings on their vehicle, and that's another thing. Usually licensed companies, licensed contractors, they advertise via their vehicle. So typically they're going to show up, have some sort of door decal, door mag, some sort of advertisement on it that, says that this is who I am. Their license number needs to be displayed on that vehicle. Their license number needs to be displayed on any contracts that they write. So, those items, that license number, making sure you have a good contract. Give us a call or go to the website, run that license number before you hire them. And get multiple bids. That's the other thing. Get a comparison as to, why is this price so low? Why is this one so high? There's reasons for that. And if you bring in 3 contractors that are all at the level playing field, you're going to have bids that are fairly similar in price. You think you start getting that big range of why one's really low and the others are high. You really should look into it. Before you hire that low bid, it may not, you get what you pay for sometimes. So,
Right.
So those are really the big key factors: is verify, get that contract, verify that license number, verify the name, make sure they have the license. If any of those items don't add up or make you kind of wonder, give us a call. Give the call center a call. If they can't handle it, they may direct you down to the field office to one of our investigators, one of the investigators to talk to. So we would encourage you to do that.
Great tips and great information. It's up to consumers to help protect themselves, and the Department of Business and Professional Regulation is a wonderful resource for you to use to protect yourself. Tim, thank you for joining us today. We appreciate the information so much.
It was my pleasure, and yes, please, anybody any consumers out there, give us a call if you're looking to hire somebody or you're looking to do business with any licensed professional. Kind of really talking about construction a little bit here today mainly, but any of the licensed professions. If you have any questions at all, we're here to help you. So give us a call.
I'm Patricia Henderson, and this is your Weekly Connection.